Hello, everyone. My name is Kareem Powell. If you've been following my social media, then you probably know that, yeah, this is about the third week then since I've been fired. And that's pretty much all I want to say about that. So, coming out of that experience, I decided that I would start sharing more of my thoughts on different things, whether it be music or leadership or what have you. And so, this is my first time doing one of these talking videos. Don't get me wrong, I'll play piano too. That's why I got it here. Uh, this one's going to be about musical direction, though. So most of you really don't have a clue what it is to uh, direct music. You know, what's the best way to put this? It's not necessarily about the soloist. Um, you know, it's not necessarily about whatever the focus is. Um, there's a bit more to that. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I'm still learning something. Um, Even now that I've been fired in the middle of the pandemic that has eviscerated the music industry, and I probably won't be directing any people for a while, but I'm still learning. So, what is musical direction? At its essence, you're taking a vision, and I like to use to say oral vision. You know, you're a vision, and you're taking it to others, whether it's others in your band or others in your audience. Music is very much a collaborative process, and everybody contributes. So, music's for everybody. Music is for everybody. And that's something I can't drive home enough. If you're a music director, you have to realize music is for everybody. Not just a select few, not just for the elite, everybody. And the sooner you get that, the better. So, there are two main components, of course, to musical direction. The one everyone thinks about is music. But the music is why you're there. Without the music, there's no point. However, the one that you need to prioritize is the people. The people are your priority, whether you're talking about your band or your audience. It's the people that are the most important part. About 15 years ago, one of the local theater troops, they had an issue with their season and they had to cancel a musical. And so a friend and I were approached about putting together a music review. And we said, yeah, sure, why not? So, of course, we had to see who was going to come out. So, we held auditions, and the turnout was actually very amazing. We got some amazing, talented people of all stripes. Some people were kind of more on the, they felt amateurish level, and then there's some that are like professional caliber. There's this one soprano who couldn't make it to the audition, but I actually auditioned her over the phone, and I knew within the first note, I'm like, yeah, you're definitely a soprano, probably first soprano, and she said yes, and she said she'd never done audition over the phone, and I said, well, dang, welcome to the show. So, also, I went about trying to pull together a theater orchestra, and I ended up with two French horns, a guitarist, string bass, flautist, and drummer, and then me on the keys. So then I had to go about writing everything. Yeah, I didn't have scores just printed out for the review. I had to write them. So I had to write all the choral parts, vocal parts, all the scores, the arrangements, the whole bit. I went and did that. So there's this one thing though. Yeah, I'll go there. There's this one song we did that came from a musical that was very popular at that time. I'm actually going to play it in a second. The Broadway version was Off the Chain. I'm like, I don't have time to do all that. Plus, it was pulling it together. But I thought, you know what? If I simplify it, shorten it, and then tailor it to the people I had, both in the band and in the ensemble, I figured I could come up with something that, you know, that the ensemble would enjoy and the audience would enjoy. And here's a song I know you theater nerds probably figured this one out very quickly. Yeah, and I don't think anyone's warning me on my former job anyway. But the thing is, though, that unless you know your people, unless you know what they can do, unless you know what they need in order to do it, and unless you know whether they're going to follow or fight you, you can have the best, most exciting music in the world, and you'll never hear it. Even if they just half-ass it, you'll never hear it. So prioritize your people. Music will take care of itself. Peace out.